And recording. All right. Probably just gonna go right into this. Next band I have on my list here is Ne Obliviscaris. I've heard one song by them before. It's the one I think most people have heard. The End Plague Flowers, the Kaleidoscope. The one I'm doing today is a different one since I've already heard that. This one's called As Icicles Fall. I'm hoping it's just as good. I remember that other song being like very complex and very pleasing. I think it had some violin work to it. It's beautiful artwork.
Cycle of life, feel the change. Her breath and frost upon the house, all man beating heart. Oh, see children, such colors to be seen. Sanguine glaciers, the veins of the preludes. For this is where she lies.
The singer has a nice falsetto voice, and the bass line that's been underneath everything has been it's pretty nice. Nothing too complicated, but just a good grounding sort of sound to it, and it looks like it's picking up. Let's get back. That second voice came in on the right hand side of the headphones, which was interesting. It's like the devil on your shoulder, like screaming in your ear, telling you to do something. And then the guitar work sounds. It reminds me a lot of like Dragon Force a little bit, but not as show offy as they tend to be. But yeah, let's get back.
The blood
There's that violin. Time signature change. I know a solo was about to start. Damn. Um, I'm always surprised that more bands, especially metal bands. That was my phone. The alarm is the death clock, death phone. So I'm always surprised that more bands, and specifically like metal bands, don't incorporate like violins and cellos, given how much like classical music a lot of metal bands tend to be. So it's always nice when you find someone that can incorporate it, or a band that can incorporate it into the actual construction of the song. Uh, it's also just different too. So since people aren't doing it, it helps you stand out. And yeah, everything about the construction of this has been very, very interesting. The time change that happened in the middle there when the violin came into the song actually threw me off a little bit, but just because I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, I recovered pretty quickly. So these are the kind of songs that I enjoy the most. Um, you can just have it on in the background and it's going to be on for quite a while, so you don't have to worry about the song just finishing very, very quickly. The drummer must have quads the size of tree trunks. He's just been going nonstop with that double bass for like the last 5 6 minutes. It's almost nonstop. What a man. About a minute and a half ago, the bass came back up in the mix. So it was hidden there for a little bit. So I like how the levels of the different instruments keep varying, just to bring the focus on the different members of the band. Obviously, the violin player got like a good 2 minute spotlight. Um, I will say that the singer, when he's just singing, he's a little low, a little back in the mix. So it's not as forceful or as strong as I would imagine, like I would put it for like this song. But I imagine the focus that the band wants is to be on the instrumentation more than anything else. So that's probably the reason. So as icicles fall, um, I don't listen to the lyrics the first way through. So just based off the name, this makes me think it's a switch from winter into spring, and that's why the icicles are falling. Like I might be completely wrong in that, um, but the way everything was sort of building and the way the song presented itself, it's like something was giving birth. Um, I might be looking too into it, but that's kind of like how it was coming across to me, like something was being birthed, like something was being created. I very much enjoyed the violins. I enjoyed the way the time signatures were bouncing back and forth a little bit. Um, so it wasn't just like your normal 4 beats, 4 beats, 4 beats. Um, the bass was pretty basic, it's, um, but that's sort of the role it had to play in this song, given all the different elements. Yeah, there was a lot going on, but it was pretty clean the whole way through. Super, super cool construction. Um, the little bit I know about this band, I think they're Australian or New Zealand. I think it's Australian, and I think I remember seeing a comment when I saw the first video of them, the specific song "Plague Flowers," the Kaleidoscope, being taught as part of a curriculum in a school, and I can see why. Like so far, the two songs I've heard, that one and this one, like they seem like a classical music kind of construction, like everything just the phrases being repeated, and then just the way it builds and the exploration. I'm not a music theorist. I don't know how to communicate music very well. Watch my channel.